All right, welcome back to the Journey Podcast, guys. I am super excited because I just upgraded my home studio. And if you guys are watching this from YouTube, you can tell the lighting has gotten much, much better. We upgraded the audio. So I just bought a brand new microphone. And recently, guys, I just honestly I got my tax bill this year and I looked at it and I took a big gulp and I thought, you know what? It's December. I'm going to treat myself with some last minute write offs. And so I upgraded the home studio. Got some new lights that are coming on their way. Just got this microphone. So if you're listening on podcast or YouTube, then you can definitely hear a difference in the audio. And then I also got a brand new lens for my camera. And some of the changes that I got, like the lens, the lighting, hasn't arrived at the studio yet, but I'm pretty stoked. It makes me happy. And I'm really, really excited to be pumping out new content for you guys in the beginning of the year. But one thing I want to let you guys know is I recently just hired a mentor for myself. I recently just hired a brand new coach. And it was a big freaking step. But I want to let you guys know that I take these steps just as often, if not more, than you guys do. I know for myself that if I have a goal and I want to get somewhere, that hiring mentors and hiring coaches is the fastest way for me to get there. And so this mentor that I hired was $50,000. Right. So I got a year-long one-on-one coaching with a mentor who's going to help me grow my business in ways that I never thought possible. And I paid him $50,000 in one shot. It was paid in full. Wired him 50K on Saturday, and I got access to, essentially him. And he's going to be working with me. We have 12 one-on-one calls throughout the year, one-on-one coaching call every single month. And we're just going to be planning out the business and scaling the business in ways that I wouldn't be able to. But what I want to talk about today is why I made that investment in the first place and why I made it now. So the number one reason why I made that investment in the first place is because I am currently in a position in my business in which things are really, really great, right? We nearly hit seven figures in 2021. In 2022, we are projected to hit more than seven figures. So life is good. I'm happy. But I know that I am not at my full potential in my knowledge and what I could be producing for my business and also what I could be producing for my clients. I'm great. I don't want to toot my horn, but we're good, but I want to be fucking amazing. And so I know that there is a gap between where I am now and where I want to be. For the last 6 months, I've been trying to get to that new level and trying to inch my way to that new level, but I just been stuck. I haven't been able to get there. I don't have the time to figure it out on my own. And I know that the fastest way for me to get somewhere is just to pay somebody to show me exactly what I need to do. I feel like I was driving around looking for a store and knowing exactly what store I wanted to find, but I couldn't find it because it didn't have a roadmap. There was no GPS system. And so I was just driving in wrong directions, going down, wrong turns. And so hiring a mentor for me was like turning Apple Maps on and saying, hey, I want to go here. And Siri just says, hey, take a left turn here, take a left turn there, take a right turn here. And then you arrive at your destination. So that's kind of like what hiring a mentor for myself is like. I know where I want to go. I'm not there yet, but I need help trying to get there myself. And so what that does is it shortcuts the time it takes for you to get to where you want to be. And, it took me 6 months to eventually just say hey, you know what? I'm going to pay someone to help me out with this and just get me there. But it could have taken me 12 months. It could have taken me 2 years. It could have taken me 4 years. And if I never made that investment, I might not ever get to where I want to go. And for myself, there is nothing more frustrating in life than not being where you want to be in life. Knowing where you could be and not being there is my number one pet peeve. And it really makes me upset. And so if I can get there faster, if I can spend money to get there faster, it means I'm going to hit my goals faster and be the person I am meant to be faster, then it's absolutely worth every single penny. Now, obviously there's risk involved. What if it doesn't work? But the thing is, guys, you have to trust yourself to execute, and you have to trust that with the knowledge that you're investing into, it is going to work, and that you have to be the ones to essentially make it happen. So that's kind of why I made the investment, because I did not want to waste another minute. I'm 25 years old, guys. Some of you guys listening to this are younger than me. Some of you guys listening to this are older than me. But the reason why I've been able to build a seven-figure business at 25 is because I move with speed. I do not waste time. As soon as there's an opportunity, I attack it. I go for it. I do not sit and think about it. And I just go for it. That's why for me, spending 50K on this, I'm like, you know what? Just fucking make it happen quick, because I cannot waste time. Otherwise, I'm going to be 30. I'm going to be 35. I'm going to be 40, and I'm not going to have anything done. I'm not going to be where I want to be. Too often, people think too long about their goals. They think too long about their dream. And then eventually what happens is they stay stuck where they're at, not making any progress. And so success likes speed. It likes to move with quick action and quick execution. And so that's why I pretty much have been able to build what I've built at or at 25, and why I am who I am at 25 is because I don't wait. I do not wait for opportunities. I attack it with speed. And so I attack this with speed, and the next investment is probably going to be 100K, and then 250K. And then eventually I'll spend $1 million on personal development and coaching. And the other thing I wanted to talk about today was, why I made the investment right now. Right now, guys, is probably one of the worst times for me to make this kind of investment, except for tax write-offs. I got a pretty handsome deal. The fact that, I've been able to write off taxes with it. But in terms of time of my life, it's a terrible, terrible time. I'm completely rebuilding my course for PTBI. I have a dog that requires a lot of attention from me. I have a girlfriend that I have to, nurture our relationship. I have parents that I have to go see, in December, and I have to grow the business. I have to now work with a coach and learn how to grow the business. And then on top of that, I have to run my business at the same time and make sure our clients are happy and seeing success. So there's every excuse in the books as to why now is not the right time. I can wait until my course is done, or I can wait until after the holidays when my family won't need as much of my time, or I can wait until, I hire a couple more employees and I'm more skilled out of the business. And, there's all these reasons, all these excuses why I could wait for longer. But again, my number one pain point, the thing I hate the most in life is not being where I want to be. And if I am in the same situation for another month of my life, then I'm going to go crazy. And I know that about myself. So I knew that even though that now is not the right time, I have to make this investment now, because success likes speed, it likes momentum, and it likes it when you move quick on decisions that align you closer to your goal. What I will say, I haven't even started with my coach yet. I haven't even started with my mentor. All that happened is I let $50,000 leave my bank account and go into his, and my mindset immediately shift, because now I'm thinking about all the opportunities that are going to come from this investment and all the things that are going to happen now that I've given myself this opportunity to be successful. My mindset has now opened up to thinking all the right things that are going to go right. And it's made such a huge productivity shift in my business and in myself just within the last couple of days. But one thing I want to say, guys, is that if you are contemplating things, if you are going back and forth about making decisions, you are not going to be as successful as you could be because you're not moving fast enough. You need to be able to execute with speed. You need to be able to go after it. And don't let excuses be the reason why you don't go after your dreams. The other thing I want to mention here too is that understand that there's going to be periods in your life where you are going to have to double the workload. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. I decided that I'm going to rebuild my course. I decided that I'm going to learn how to run Facebook ads. I've also decided that I'm going to join this program and learn how to scale my business with the tactics and things that I know I'm not ready for. But the thing is, I know that for a short period of time, I can do all of those things all at the same time. There's no reason why you can't do multiple things at the same time. You just have to understand how to double the load. Doubling the load might look like, hey, if you're in school or if you're working a 9 to 5 and your hours from 9 to 5 p.m. are booked and you're busy, well, you might have to spend some time from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. at night working on your business. You might have to sacrifice the Netflix. You might have to sacrifice going out to dinner. You might have to sacrifice a couple of things. But for a short amount of time, you will have to double the workload and go balls to the wall. And once that's over, is guess what? You now, if you can successfully switch yourself from the 9 to 5 to your business, well, then now you have all day to work in your business, and then you get that time back that you lost. That short-term sacrifice for something greater will reward you by doing what you love, and then also by freeing up your time once again. And so if you guys think that there's not enough time, if you guys think that this is not the right time, it's bullshit, because you can double the workload. You can do more work. You can do more things. You can do all of the things. You just have to come down with what's a priority, what are you going to sacrifice and replace for the thing that you want, and go from there. So hopefully this episode resonated with you guys. I'm really excited about the future, and that only comes from being able to open up doors of opportunity. That comes from investing in yourself and investing in mentors, investing in, the steps that you want to take. So with that being said, guys, we will sign off here. Hope you guys like the new audio and the new office setup, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.